My biggest fear is also the biggest opportunity. Very quickly, AI has jumped into the spotlight, right? Within the last 2 months, it is everywhere, in every app, in your phone, writing emails for you, writing content for you. Very quickly, you have become irrelevant, right? What you know no longer matters because there is a machine that knows a lot more than you, a lot faster. I can do insane calculations at a rate you will never be able to make. So with this new fear comes new opportunity because it's going to matter less about what you know than who you are as a person. And that's something I want to drive home is the world is always going to need people. They're always going to need your contractors and things like that. I mean, those are always staples. But when it comes to business, you're still going to need people. You're still going to need to have that human relationship kind of touch, even though certain parts can be, automated. At some point, everyone's craving a real person, right? We all know blogs and content. I use it too for some of my stuff when it's easier. It can make you a better person, but it could also take that essence of you away. So who you are and the type of person you are is going to drastically become more relevant. Because like say a call center, right? You may have an account rep and they deal with 100 clients. Now, very simply, that account rep was good, knew all his stuff. Not the greatest people person, but knowledgeable. That person is now replaced. The computer knows more than that person does, right? They can do those calculations. You can make a chat version of it. People can answer their own questions. You're not needed. So if you had 100 clients that everyone was handling, now instead of needing 100 people to manage those, clients, you simplify it down to maybe 5. What's going to make those 5 people stand out? It's who they are as a person, their relationship, their interpersonal skills, the way they can convey, stories, meaning, things like that are going to be so much more valuable. And that's where I see the opportunity. What you should be doing now is not trying to learn more about something. You could find anything about anything now, right? I know a lot about real estate. I know a lot about mortgages, property management, but you could ask the computer, it probably knows more than I do. But can it put it together the way I put it together? Not yet, maybe not ever, but there is still sort of a human part of this. And that's what you need to focus on. It's developing you anymore, not what you know. What you know is replaceable. It's who you are and how you raise your kids. All these sorts of things are going to come into play because the degrees don't mean anything anymore. It's all irrelevant. Everyone is smart. I can go travel and walk around with an AI thing and communicate with locals like I live there, right? But you turn off the power, what do I know? Nothing. So there is a part of knowing what you know and being able to put it together and use the technology in different ways. So, and being the type of person you are. These are the things that are going to start mattering. So I would say put down the real estate books and things like that. Start working on the self-development, how to give presentations, how to talk in public, how to be, more upfront, outgoing. These are the skills that are going to matter into the new frontier. What we already know is covered. So it doesn't matter how you send an email now because someone could send 50 of them the same exact way with 10 different variations in the time it takes you to open up your computer. So what's going to make you stand out? That personal relationship that can't be duplicated, that life experience combined with what you know. Those are the things that are going to matter. So I'd say make that your number one priority. Start working on yourself as a person. And that's going to be more important than what you actually know.